Businesses also have to be friendly for people. All products, all services. If I may quote, either read a study on how businesses need to be respecting the rights of people with disabilities. If I may quote from that report, it says that people with disabilities has twice the spending power of a teen, and about 70 times the spending power of tweens. These are the two demographics I think all companies are looking at. $700 billion is the money which disabled people spend on technology. And a person with disabilities, particularly in the US, spends about $17 billion every year on travel itself. So there is an opportunity of business. We should look at employment of people with disability more as a business case than CSR or something good to do. Anything which is friendly for people with disabilities is friendly for all. It is also, I feel that those businesses which does not become friendly for people with disability will not cease to exist in the next 20 years. These are all data which I have been reading about and hearing about, but it is everybody who's in this room has made it possible for us to keep this flag flying for the last 24 years. And I must congratulate to each of the one of the winners who are present in this room and those who are not present and we applied and who have constantly been working in this specific area of employment for persons with disability. I think a huge round of applause for all of them. I also want to take this opportunity to thank all my friends and well-wishers of NCPEDP in this sector who has helped us during the entire process of shortlisting of these nominations. Each one was more deserving than the other, and to bring it to this the jury, and the jury under the leadership of Mr. Rakesh Jinchi did finally decide on this 16 awardees who are present with us in this room. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of many more things to come, many more good things to come in time. Next year, the NCPEDP Helen Keller Award will be 25 years, and last 9 years we have constant support from LTI-Mindtree, and Farangis is here. Thank you so much for this constant, undoubted support that we have. I am very excited for the next year that I will need support from each one of you who's here and beyond this room, so that we can take these awards, this course on employment to a level where disabled people cannot be left out of the labor market. So I should not be in between the awardees and the award. I take a pause here and I'll come back again. We'll go back to you, Samita. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Anand, but please stay for a moment. Thank you so much. We'd now like to welcome our guest of honor, Mr. Ashutosh Chadda, Director and Country Head, Corporate Affairs and Public Policy, Microsoft India and South Asia. Please come up and request Anand to welcome him to the podium. Just 1 minute, please. May I call upon stage Ms. Farangis Chaudhary, Head Diversity, Equity and Inclusion, LTI-Mindtree, to deliver the keynote address. And before that, request Advanji to welcome her to the podium.
Good morning to all our distinguished guests, friends and allies, and esteemed awardees. I wish you all a very warm welcome to this prestigious award ceremony, celebrating the remarkable achievements in promoting employability for people with disabilities. It is an absolute honor to stand before you today, representing our organization's commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion. This event holds immense significance as it brings together individuals and organizations from across the nation who have dedicated their efforts to create equal opportunities for people with disabilities. It's vital for all of us to have a proper understanding of disability issues in order to dispel stereotypes and misconceptions and contribute towards meaningful solutions that create a more inclusive society for everyone. Disability is not just an individual experience or medical condition, but also a social construct involving the design of our environments to accommodate differences in abilities. Take a moment to pause and reflect on how accessible are our public places, institutions, educational models, or transport facilities to meet the needs of diverse individuals. Classroom layouts are generally not equipped to allow a child with a physical impairment to have sufficient mobility. The educator may not be equipped to meet the different learning needs of children who could be autistic or dyslexic. How many of our buildings are equipped with ramps or tactile signages? This lack of infrastructure and awareness is inherently exclusionary, and many a times this puts the person with disability at a disadvantage, not the disability itself. And this exclusion often has a compounding effect. Having a social model perspective leads us to more inclusive designs, whether it is in the classroom or in the workplace. Each one of you present here, whether an awardee, a supporter, or a member of the audience, plays a crucial role in driving positive change and breaking down barriers that hinder the full participation of people with disabilities in our society. As we gather today in the vibrant city of New Delhi, the headquarters of our great nation, let us remind ourselves of the immense potential that lies within everyone. India is a land of diversity, resilience, and innovation, and it is our collective responsibility to ensure that every citizen, including those with disabilities, can harness their talents and contribute meaningfully to society. In partnership with our esteemed collaborators, National Center for Promotion of Employment for Disabled People, we have witnessed the transformative power of inclusive employment practices and the profound impact they have on individuals, families, and communities. By creating accessible and inclusive workplaces, by providing gainful employment, we are quite simply looking at equal rights of dignity and independence to lead a meaningful life. In the process, our organizations are equally enriched with diverse perspectives and talents. There's far more to be done in this space as we continue to challenge the status quo, dismantle barriers, and create an environment where individuals with disabilities can thrive and excel. Let us pledge to eradicate biases and foster inclusive mindsets, for it is the perception that first has to change. Today, we celebrate the winners of the Helen Keller Awards, individuals and organizations who are trailblazers, who have emerged as role models, inspiring countless others to overcome challenges and pursue their dreams. The awardees we honor today have not only achieved personal success, but are also beacons of hope and ambassadors of change. Their stories of resilience, determination, and triumph serve as a powerful reminder that disability does not define one's potential. To all the participants, we extend our grateful thanks for the work you're doing towards this cause of employability for persons with disabilities. Your unwavering commitment is an inspiration to all of us. With grit, determination, and support, you show us that barriers can be shattered and dreams can be realized. To the esteemed audience here, we urge you to carry the spirit of this event beyond these walls. Let us champion the cause, amplify the voices of individuals with disabilities, and work towards creating a society where equal opportunities move beyond aspiration and into reality. Let us look to the future with hope and optimism. Together, let us build a nation where every individual has space to contribute of their unique talents and lead a life of dignity and purpose. Future faster together. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chaudhary, for sharing your positivity through the keynote address. Friends, we now have a short video message from the Indian filmmaker Anurag Kashyap.
My congratulations to all the winners of the NCPEDP Helen Keller. And it's such an incredible initiative. It's 24 years. I had no idea about it. I learned recently. And their efforts to reach out to us and tell us such an important thing to make the society aware of, like, almost 1% of the world is disabled. The amount of disability that's there in the world can be good, can improve the whole effort they're making to make the world aware of them and to include them socially in the workplace, in the personal lives, and not discard them, and not look at them with pity or something, but include them and get them involved. That's such